My name is Boateng George, and today we are going to look at an introduction, a big introduction to computing. So this is my course outline. My course outline says what a computer is about. When we say a computer, what is a computer? And the first course outline is what is a computer, and the second one is classification of computer. The third one is advantages of computer, and last but not least is disadvantages of what computer. We will then move on to what a computer is all about. So what is a computer itself? A computer is any programmable electronic device that can accept, process, store and retrieve data into information. So it says a complete computer system is made up of 4 discrete parts, which are the hardware. When you talk of the hardware, is the physical components of the computer. So example is the screen, monitor, the keyboard, mouse and other stuff. And you have the software. The software is what we see on the screen. We have the applications of the system software and many other things. And you also have data. Data is what we are going to input on the computer. And you have the user. So these are the 4 main parts that consist a complete computer. And we will move on to the classification of a computer. Computer has been classified in different shapes, size and weight, and they are used for different purposes. So every computer has been classified in many shapes, size and they are used for specific different purposes altogether. So this is how computer has been classified. So the first classification we look about is a classification by purpose. So classification by purpose, and that classification by purpose, you have specific purpose. So specific purpose example is calculator. So calculator is only used for calculations. So you cannot use calculator for recording or capturing an picture or image. So computer, the calculator is used for only calculations. So this what is meant specific. When you have general purpose too, so the general purpose here is computer that's are designed for plenty purposes. So we can have a laptop for typing, listening to music, sending emails and any other thing. We also have a classification of types. So the classification of types here, we have analog computer. The analog computer is the one that data is operating on data in form of variables. So these computers are especially measuring device. So the measuring device here is thermometer, speedometer and etc. You also have digital computer. So digital computer are computer that process in this discrete states or form. They can also be defined as computer that perform calculations and logical operations with quantities represented as digits, and usually in the binary number system. Example is desktop computer, palm top computer and many other things. And the next one we talk about is hybrid computer. Hybrid computer here, a computer that combine the capacity of both digital and analog computer. Example is ATM machine, money counting machine, etc. So the next one we talk about is classification by size. So computers have been grouped in so many has been classified in so many ways. So the next one is classification by size. So the size here is these computers are grouped according to their physical size, with speed, physical size, speed, storage capacity, cost and the user at a time. So they can process trillions of instructions in a second. And they are in industries like meteorological services, automotive design and nuclear energy research, and also have the petroleum exploration. We also have the mainframe computers. Mainframe computers, they can store great amount of information. they are normally used by the banks, airlines, large businesses, government agencies. So the mainframe is a typical example of a mainframe computer. And the next one, we talk about the advantages. You see, we talk about the advantages of what? Computer. So the advantages of computer here, we have high storage capacity. We also have the high storage capacity is what? Huge data, means huge data can be saved on the computer. So computer have a high storage capacity. When you say computer has a high storage capacity, it can store an amount of data like gigabytes plus and other. And you have accuracy. The accuracy is it will perform calculations and generate results after you've inserted or you've input data. Assuming you've typed 3 times 2 on the on your computer, it will generate result after you've performed that calculation. So it's accuracy. We have data security. So when you're using computer, all your data are secured. So protecting the data is understood as data security. So we have task computer. That computer here, computer tasks that might be impossible for humans to complete. So you see, we also have communication. Computer can help the user in better understanding and communication with devices. We then move to the disadvantages of computer. So when you use computer, what are the things that will distract you from using the computer? You're prone to virus and hacking attacks. So assuming you're using computer, there will be an attack of virus. The computer may attract virus from other devices, and which will slow down your computer. So too much sitting can be harmful to your health. As I'm sitting right now, I'm not sitting properly as I'm using the computer. So when I sit like this for an hour, you see my backbone will, I'll be stressed, I'll be feeling tired and stressful. So expensive when purchasing. So when you are going to purchase the machine or the computer, sometimes it's very, very expensive. We have so many types of computers, it's very, very expensive to potential of loss of privacy. So sometimes when you maybe a virus attack your some of your data can be lost or can be diminished or can be missing from your computer. We also have increased waste and impact the environment. You see, computers have so many advantages, but this is what I will discuss with you now. So the summary here is the summary key of the. So we just study what a computer is. That is, a computer is any programmable electronic device that can accept, process, store and retrieve data into information. We also discuss the classification of computer, namely whether by purpose, by size, by type, and then other stuff. Then we learn some advantages of computer, that is high storage capacity, accuracy, and communication, etc. Lastly, we learn the disadvantages of computer, which is it's very costly. Too much sitting can be harmful to your health. We then move to a quiz. So after we learned whatever you've learned, we have a simple quiz here. So the first quiz we'll tackle is computer is not an electronic device. So what after you've learned? So the question says is computer not an electronic device? So the answer is what? False. Computer is an electronic device. So the answer will be what? False. So the second, number 2 says computers can be classified according to size. Is it not true? Computer can be classified according to what their sizes. So it's true. The answer is true. ATM machine is an example of hybrid computer. Is it not true? It's true. So if the answer says the question is ATM machine is an example of computer. So ATM machine is a correct example of hybrid computer. So the answer is what? True. So when you choose true, it means you are correct. Computer is used for communication. Is it not true? Computer can be used for communication. So the answer is what's true. And computer works slower than human. Is it true? Computer works slower. So immediately you type 1 + 1 on computer, and tomorrow that the computer will generate an answer for you. No, computer works faster. So the answer is what? False. Computer works slower than. So the answer is false. So thank you. This is my course that I presented to you right now. Thank you for your time. May God bless you.